This is your Faithful Community Realtor. Hey, get ready for some exciting behind the scenes and information and dialogue and just things that I do behind the scenes to make my business prevail how it's been doing. Behind the scenes, hard work, dedication, phone calls, people yelling at me, people just giving me delusional thoughts and things like that, and some mistakes that I may have too. So just want to talk about having a team. So you gotta have a team where you are able not only to do your job, but you can, send those positions, send those responsibilities to your team and delegate those activities and things that you have to do to your team. And when I talk about a team, I'm talking about the things and the professionals that are surrounding me that allow me to actually do my business. My number one teammate right now is my lender. So for a lender, for a real estate agent, and a relationship to have for a lender, listen, I can call my lender at any time, get updates on my clients. I can do so many things with my lender where some lenders you contact and they not prepared to actually give you a call back. They don't really have your clients as a priority, and it's just, it's complicated because you try to do the best that you can do for your particular client, but you don't have the team members to actually have that same mindset. So my lender that I use or the lenders that I do use are very special to me.
And it's so unique because as a real estate agent, we deal with all that stuff. We learn on the fly. We learn about loans. We learn about, how much you need to put down, things like that. But what do good agents do? They still send you to the lender. Like, no, yeah, I know the information. I know about the programs, but listen, I don't have the access to systems and the things like that to actually get you into those programs. And I don't know the ins and out of it either. So I'm going to send you to my lender, even though I deal with this every single day, you know? What type of person would I be like, oh yeah, you can do that, you can put that down, you don't have to show like, that's not my profession.
When you're starting a business, to have those entities and those partners, to have a relationship like that where you can just worry about your responsibilities and the things you need to do to actually fulfill the needs of your clients. So having a team is very important. Having people on your side to actually help you get to this transaction or finish the transaction or just service the client is the biggest goal, right? It's the thing that you want to accomplish.
Absolutely. It's so unique. I had a listing appointment a couple weeks ago, and I talked to this individual, and I just had a follow-up call with them the other day. And they're ready to kind of move forward, and I know this doesn't do anything with lenders, but it's just how unique people mind work and how they think that, I've been through this process before. This is what I know what I need to do. This individual was saying that, oh yeah, we're ready to move forward pretty soon here. We saved up $3,000, or we're going to use up $3,000 so we can have a curb appeal, and we're going to put more landscaping around the house. I said, hold on, wait, what? I said, please save your money. We're not worried about landscaping. We need to actually, first of all, I need to see the house to even give you a price range of the home. And also, you may want to get an inspection. When the last time you had an inspection on a house? And you may want to use those funds to probably get an appraisal. Or better yet, let's put it on a private placement or off market and have the top agents that I have here at my agency come and see it, or bring their buyers and come and see it, and they'll let you know what you need to do to your house before you actually put out $3,000 worth of landscaping.
So making phone calls are something that's very complicated. It's something that you actually have to continue to do, continue to perfect, continue to practice. And it's hard because it's not a lot of good people, or I'm not going to say good people, or very nice individuals. And it's different barriers that you may have to get over. most of the time people are just, stuck in their situation at that time, and they're looking to hurry up and get rid of you, and they're not really trying to listen to what you have to say because they're stuck into what their circumstances and their situations. So you got to be fast enough or quick enough to grab their attention. It's just like social media. Social media, you got 30 seconds, 60 seconds to grab someone's attention to keep them on your page or looking at your content or even going to the next content that you may have on your page. So you have to be able to utilize that mentality when you are talking to someone on the phone. One great thing that I have, and it has helped me in my business, and I would love to show you guys in this behind the scenes footage that I'll be putting up, is that I make phone calls. And when I make phone calls, I have a system where it aligns everyone that I have in my CRM or my contacts to actually be able to call them at least every month or four times a year, right? Or every quarter. I'll be able to call them once a quarter or 4 times a year. So I will be able to touch everyone in my CRM at least 4 times out the year. And these phone calls are really just checking up and see how you're doing, what's going on with the family, what's going on with you, what are some goals, what are the next steps you're taking in life, period. Not necessarily asking for business or suggesting to do anything, just literally calling and checking up on people. And I was doing this before I actually learned the system. And the reason it actually grabbed me and allowed me to actually believe in it is that when I made those phone calls, I literally spoke to certain people, and that was my last time I was talking to them. So it blew my mind when I was making these phone calls and talking to people, and a few months later, they died, or just circumstances or things totally change when I try to call them that next quarter. So it allowed me to believe that, hey, this system is not only important for business, but it is important for just in general being a great person. And I get all the time people say, hey, I need to start calling you and checking up on you. Don't worry about it. And I tell people all the time, hey, everyone can't be great. Everyone can be consistent and do the things that they know is important to not only their business, but to their life. And that person is me. I work on it every day. It is a struggle every day to do it. I'm not going to lie to you, especially when you're calling people that you particularly don't talk to, particularly that you basically lost a relationship with, or, you guys are not connected like that anymore. And cold calls. I add cold calls in there. When you're making cold calls, it's hard in real estate because you don't know exactly, are you going to try to list that property, or are you going to try to help this individual buy a property? You don't have a lot of information outside of a person's first and last name, possibly an email address, and several contact phone numbers. And so when you're going into this cold call thing, you don't necessarily know which route you're going to go. So you got to utilize language where the consumer actually tells you exactly what their situation is. Hey, Mr. Wade, how you doing, sir? Okay. What the hell? Such as what? Oh. Do you remember like how the cartoons are when they pull something out of their pocket and it's like a huge, like a dump truck or
That'd be funny as hell if we can get like a little puppy or something. Yeah, that. Yeah, I think it'd be hilarious if I just start pulling stuff out of my pocket. Like, nope, this can't do. Nope. Yeah. I got you. That's crazy though, but yeah, I got you. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Let me know. Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
I am super excited. It's a lot of work to get the lighting correct, to get my hair correct, things like that. So I'm super excited to get this footage out to you and these scenes out to you and just show you what I go through on a daily basis. I'll check you later.
And it's crazy that you say that because this client that we are working with right now was a referral from a client that we actually helped purchase their property. And and what's crazy about it is they try to go off of their particular situation and how it went for them, and told this person that this is how it's going to go and this is what you should do. Well, the person that referred the client to us let me know exactly what they told her, and I said, "Hold on, it's not gonna be for their situation. Their situation is totally different. Have them contact me or send me their information, and I'll contact them, and then they will be in front of the line. Not let them go about it handling it their own way because now you're kind of going through the back door." Instead of going through the front door and getting you exactly to the people that you need to get everything started. So that's kind of unique and interesting that we actually helped the client that referred this client to us, and they try to give them the information and the processes that they went through, and it was completely wrong. Tell me your Google phrase. Next week.